Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see from the title, I am doing a full month challenge. Now I'm really excited to do this because I have tried to do this in the past, and every single time I have tried to do this, I have failed. And the reason I failed is because I forget to do it. And there's nothing like holding me accountable, but I feel like with YouTube and making YouTube videos, there's something about it that holds me accountable to things. Like, if I'm making a video about it, I have to do the thing, otherwise I won't have the content to make the video with. So because of that, I feel like it's gonna hold me accountable and I'm going to be able to finish it, and I'm going to have a reason to finish it. So I feel like doing this video is gonna be really, really good for the challenge because I will actually complete it for once. And I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but it's called the 1 month declutter challenge. And basically what this is every single day of the month, like if it's the 14th of the month, then you have to get rid of 14 pieces of clutter. If it's the 28th day of the month, you have to get rid of 28 pieces of clutter. And so basically you're getting rid of massive amounts of clutter, especially once you get up into the higher numbers of the month. You're getting rid of like 20 something items a day, and that seems like a lot. Maybe I'll calculate it for you guys and like put it here, like what the actual amount of clutter is that you're getting rid of. But as you guys know, I've been trying to kind of minimize my things a little bit, but it can be very, very hard sometimes to make the decisions. And one thing that I've noticed with me is like I'm always kind of getting rid of things, donating things and stuff like that, but I feel like it never really makes a dent. And I think it's because I get a little bit lazy sometimes. Like I know I need to clean out my girls' closets, but I just don't. I just never get around to it. So I feel like this is gonna kind of push me to do some of the decluttering that I have kind of put off for a long time. You know what I mean? So I think this is gonna be successful. I have a few predictions about how this is gonna go, but I'm going to document the whole entire thing. So each day I'm gonna show you guys like what I'm choosing to get rid of, and I'm gonna kind of update you guys with like how everything is going and the thought process and stuff behind everything. But I hope you guys like this. This may be really dumb. This may be really fun to watch. This may be inspiring to watch. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm just gonna go for it and kind of like see how this video turns out. But hopefully this inspires you to maybe try it as well. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and just jump into day one. Okay, so day one, we've got this empty bottle of sunscreen. I don't know why I have this, it's empty. Okay guys, day two, battery and a little medicine thing for my cat. So day three, we got sunscreen. This is like really old and expired. I have these little like dinner questions that you can like ask your kids at dinner, and we've already gone through all of them, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. And then also all of these flashcards that I made for Emery. She knows her numbers, she knows her letters, so we don't need these anymore. I'm counting these as one item. Day four, we've got this old wallet. I don't even know why I still have this. I don't know. It's so weird when I find this kind of thing because I'm like, why did I keep this? And we've got two old chapsticks and some stick-on earrings that the girls don't even wear. All right, guys, on day five, we have this little bow. It lost a little clamp on it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. These two lip glosses that are super duper old and super expired, and this file thing, and then this old tester like lip product. So next up are these 5 lemons. This is day 6. So 5 lemons, I got these at the Dollar Tree for a video and I've never used them. And then this eyelash serum by L'Oreal that I found in a drawer. I didn't even know I had this. It was like at the bottom of a junk drawer. So I'll be getting rid of that because it is expired. Day 7, I actually found 7 corks in my drawer where I keep my wine opener. I think what I do is I like take the cork out of my wine with the wine opener, and then I just throw the cork in next to the wine opener. I don't know why I do that. I think it's just like this weird habit I have. All right guys, so day 8, I've got these 2 little Scentsy testers, which I won't be using, and this oven mitt. I always use my oven gloves, so I don't need this anymore because I never grab for that one. This little card holder, don't use this. I feel like I could use this, but I'm not going to use it. So this can go to Goodwill. I have an old nail polish that was sitting next to my couch that is completely out. An old mask. I have this little speaker thingy that I actually have had for a very long time, but it doesn't work with like the newer iPhones and stuff, so I feel like I could get rid of this and give it to somebody that uses like an older iPhone. And then a pen. Okay guys, day 9. Sorry for the lighting. I have these cute little overalls. I freaking love these things, and neither of the girls wanted to ever wear these. They like felt self-conscious in them. 2, 3. This has like stains all down the front. 4, Elena tie-dyed this, kind of sad. 5, 6, 7, this is my Beetlejuice outfit. Elena got blood, like fake blood on it. 8 and 9. Woo! Okay guys, so day 10, I've got lots of shoes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this cute little Gap jacket, 6, this bucket, it was in Elena's closet, 7, 8, 9, this is missing a little foot, and I don't have number 10. Oh, here, look. 10. It's a rod. I think this came with like a game, but I don't know where the rest of the game went, so 10. Okay guys, so since it's day 10, let's go ahead and do a little update. So I feel like it's getting harder, but not super duper hard. Like I still feel like I have a lot of areas in my house to go through, so it's not at the super hard stage yet. But one thing I'm noticing is that I don't want to do this. Like I feel like every day it's kind of like, oh crap, like and now I have to find the items that I'm gonna purge for the day, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do that. Like that's why I don't purge things before this challenge, was because I just didn't feel like doing it. But now that I'm doing this, like I have to do it, and so I have to like force myself to do it. So that's the only downside. And I'm also feeling like I'm noticing a lot of things in my house that I have, and I'm like, oh, you should use this, because I don't want to get rid of it, but I'm like, oh, that would be really handy. Like you should keep that so you can use it. So I'm finding a lot of things in my house that I could definitely use. But I feel like now I just need to organize them and like put them in the right places. Like camping stuff needs to go in the camping area. Like technology stuff needs to go to the technology area. But so far I feel like I'm doing pretty good, but it's still tough to like get myself up off the couch to purge things, you know? Okay, you guys, day 11. So we've got this little thing. I got this at Goodwill. I actually really like this. It's like a terrarium, but I just don't need it. It's not doing anything. It was just sitting on a shelf. So I'm gonna count this as 3 because I'm getting rid of the fake succulent and also the rocks on the inside. So this is 3. Then we've got 4, a bunch of old birth control packets. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is like a leather wrap belt. You just like wrap it around and then tie it in a knot. I always keep this because I'm like, oh, that would be so cute if I like found the right like outfit to wear it with, but I never wear it. I've had this for like, I'm not kidding, like 6 years, and I'm always like, oh, that would be so cute, but I still have never worn it, and it's been like 6 years or more. You guys, I literally just set up my phone to film this portion of the video, and I set my phone up to film, and then I'm like, where's my phone? Like, I need my phone, I need to check the date. And I'm like looking around the house for my phone when I just set up my phone to film. Like, what the heck? Okay, so it's day 12, and so these are the 12 items that I'm getting rid of today. I have a lot of earrings. They are like these dangly big, like obnoxious earrings. These were really, really popular, obviously, for a while. So that's 2, 3. These are kind of cute still, but I don't know. 4, this little bauble. 6, 7, cute little bib. Oh my gosh, I love this. 8, this old belt. 9, another old belt. 10, this little unicorn shirt. I actually have 2 of these because I had them to match, like Elena and Emery both to match, but now Emery fits into Elena's that she used to wear. So 11, a little like chapstick, that's Elena's. 12, Woman in the Window. I was gonna read this, you guys, but I decided not to read it because a lot of people that I've seen read this, like some people love it and they're like all about it, but then I've seen other people give it like 3 stars. Guys, so I'm on day 13 and 14. I actually didn't get a chance to do this yesterday, so I'm just doing 2 days in 1 day. So I'm getting rid of a bunch of my scarves because I'm not really a scarf person anymore. And I feel like if scarves kind of come back around in style, and I can just buy new scarves. So I'm getting rid of a bunch of clothes, old sports bra, an old fur vest, and just some things that don't fit me very well. I think this is cute, but it's just too small for me. An old cat scratch post, some old skincare products. I know these are probably like really expired, and I don't want to put like expired skincare on my face. I just feel like that's weird. This old shampoo, an old jar, and then this perfume. This is like almost gone, as you guys can see, but I'm really proud of myself for actually using up like an entire perfume, so that's good. So that was day 13, and now for day 14. So I have some things that I remember buying. I actually have a lot of these in haul videos, but they just don't fit me very well. Like this skirt is too small for me. I love this skirt so much, but it's too small. A little coat. I got this from a Goodwill styling video. I don't know if you guys remember this. I kind of like this shirt, but I've never worn it. So I'm trying to get better about not keeping things that I don't wear. This is another coat that I've kept around for ages, you guys, and I love this coat so much. Every time I look at it in my closet, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then whenever I go to wear it or put it on, I'm always just kind of like, it doesn't look right on me. So I'm finally gonna get rid of it. I got a little bodysuit and just some clothes that I've had forever. I like this, but it's see-through. Little shirt, another scarf. I'm actually gonna give my mom probably a lot of my scarves because she likes scarves. Scarf. Just not really a scarf person anymore, but my mom will love those. Another green scarf, and then I used to wear this scarf all the time. This was like my favorite scarf. And I always have a hard time getting rid of stuff that I used to love, like my all-time favorite items, like from a few years ago. For some reason, I feel like I can't get rid of them because they were my favorites then, so maybe they'll be my favorites again, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So that is my 13 and 14 items from the last couple days. Okay guys, so for day 15, I am counting Travis's clothes that he went through and donated to Goodwill. And the reason I'm counting that is because, you know, we're married, what's his is mine and what's mine is his. And so when he gets rid of stuff, it's still getting rid of stuff in our house. So I'm just counting day 15 as Travis's stuff. I think there's probably more than 15 items, but I'm just gonna count it all for that day. Okay guys, so for day 16, I went through some of the girls' books, which I really needed to go through their books really bad. So I did that, and also their hair stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and count for you guys. This is day 16, so it needs to be 16 items. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys probably recognize this from old hair videos. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yay! Okay guys, so for day 17, I have the same pile of books from yesterday, and I think that there's probably about 17 here. Let me see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I still have some here for tomorrow. Okay guys, so I'm gonna do day 18 and 19 in the same day because I didn't get a chance to do this yesterday, so we're gonna do both in one day. So I have the rest of these books. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's so weird how you find like the randomest things in your cupboards that you haven't like looked in forever. Like, what the heck is this? And why is that there? So anyways, that was day 18. And then for day 19, I have some explaining to do, but I'm gonna go ahead and just count these items and then see kind of like what I have. So here is a big thing of Play-Doh that I just need to get rid of and buy new Play-Doh. The girls actually like to play with Play-Doh still, but we just need new Play-Doh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This was my mug from prom, you guys. Still have this. What was that? What did I say? 7, 8, 9. Now for the rest of today, for the 19 items, I'm gonna do all of these lids. Okay, so if you guys live in an area with the Dutch brothers and you have kids, then these look very familiar to you, right? We get smoothies for my kids all the time and they always come with these little lids. And of course I just throw them in the washing machine and use them on the cups that they come on. But I've literally kept all of these lids. Those have been in my cupboard. Like, what the heck? But what I can say so far is we're on day 19 and I have all the 20s left. And this is gonna start getting really hard, you guys. So I'm going through each, room, and I'm kind of like running out of rooms, running out of cabinets, running out of cupboards and stuff like that. I still have like my pantry to do, which I think I'm gonna be able to get a lot out of there, and some of the rest of my kitchen. But I kind of feel like once I get to the very, very end, I'm gonna be struggling, I think. So it's getting harder and harder as it goes on, but I'm glad that I'm sticking to it. I feel like I'm doing a good job sticking to it. But yeah, I do feel like it's gonna start getting a lot more difficult. So okay guys, so this is day 20, a whole bunch of kitchen stuff. A lot of this stuff I never used, or I had items that were very similar that I used more often. So these are kind of like the extras that I just never used. Hopefully I have 21 items in here. If not, well, I'll explain myself afterwards. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys probably recognize some of this stuff. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now this is gonna add up to over 21, so we're just going to pretend that this adds up to 21. And it's a whole bunch of like underwear and socks that I don't wear anymore, and then like these old MAC containers. Do you guys remember when like we'd turn those in or whatever? I've had these saved literally for 10 years. I'm not even kidding. So found those in a random cupboard. So that's a little bit over 21. Everything's going good, guys. I highly recommend trying this out. Like, if you want to declutter, this is the way to declutter. Like, it makes life so much easier because you only have to go through like 1 or 2 drawers a day, and it's making my life so much easier. And it's actually making me clean out drawers and cabinets that I haven't looked at in ages. So highly recommend it. It's really, really nice. Okay, you guys, so I'm on day 22, I believe. And so I'm going through my pantry, which I knew I was gonna find a lot of stuff in my pantry because they're closet doors. And so on the sides of the closet doors, it's like stuffed really deep. And so you can't really see what's in there. And so I like never cleaned that part out. And so there's a lot of random stuff that I have found. So this is day 22. So this is some of the stuff that I am getting rid of. We have stamps. The girls don't really play with those. We have old paints, old paint palettes, which we don't really use paint palettes. We just use paper plates and just random stuff. I got these when Elena knocked her front tooth out and she couldn't eat anything. So these are like so expired. I don't even know why they're still in my pantry, but yep, there they are, 22 items. Here's day 23. We have a bunch of workbooks for the girls. Haven't really pulled those out at all. I have some cookbooks. I'm not really a cookbook person. I much prefer like just going on Pinterest or finding things online. I never use my cookbooks really, so I'll probably get rid of those. Might give them to my mom or something. And just some more random craft supplies. So that is day 23. So for day 24, I'm going through all of these socks. Up in my laundry room, I have like this basket, and if I have mismatched socks or socks with like out of match or something, I'll put them up in a little basket. And my goal was to go through them, but do you think I ever did that? No, of course I didn't. So I have all of these like socks up there, and some of them do have matches. So I'm going through them now, and then I'm going to donate, or not donate, but just get rid of all the ones without a match. So I actually found quite a few matches. These are all Travis's and these are all mine, so that's a success. But I have the unmatched socks here. There's quite a bit in there. I have this water bottle right here, and then I have all of these paper bags, which nobody needs this many paper bags. So this is gonna count as today, even though there's probably way more than 24. I'm just counting it all for today. This could probably equal 24 right here. Okay guys, so this is day 25. This day was probably one of the harder days. I found myself just kind of wandering around my house thinking like, okay, I have a few more things that I need to get rid of. What should I do? And so this was probably one of the harder days, and yeah. But I have a couple things I want to show you guys. So first of all, this was Emery's, and I want to know if anybody knows what this is. It's like a sensory thing for her, but I asked her about this stuff because she didn't want to sleep with it, and I was like, well, why don't you want to sleep with it? And she goes, when I touch it, it makes my brain feel weird. Like it makes my brain feel like it's like jiggling. So I feel like she has like a weird sensory issue with this bear, like when she touches it. And I think it's so interesting that she explained it like that. So let me know if anybody else has experienced that. I know some people do with like cotton balls. A lot of people don't like cotton balls. And I'm wondering if it's the same thing. So if you have one of those weird sensory things, let me know, because she did with this. Second, I did the hair and makeup for this catalog, and I actually have 2 of them, so I don't need to keep this one, but I modeled in this catalog. Let's see if I can find myself in it. Oh, here. Look at me, little Carah. I was probably like, I don't know, 21 or something, 22. Look at my little bangs, so cute. There I am again over there, and right there. Hey guys, so here's day 26. I have a whole bunch of sheets and pillowcases. I actually didn't think I was gonna have enough stuff to declutter for this challenge, but I went through my linen closet and there's a ton of stuff in there. So this is 26. I'm gonna just start getting plain white sheets because I just like white sheets. And so a lot of these are like kind of off-white and I don't really like that. We have like backgrounds from old videos. I don't even know like why I have one pillowcase that's brown. I don't know. An old curtain. So there's 26. Okay, you guys, so it is day 27. We are getting to the end of this challenge. And I'm not gonna lie, it has been very hard for these like last 20 days. Do you guys hear that plane? And it's just like, not necessarily about me not having the items to get rid of. It's more so that I just don't feel like looking for that many items. Like it was so easy at the beginning of this challenge, being able to just get like 8 items or 7 items. But now that I'm having to get like 20 a day or 20 something a day, it's like way more daunting and it takes more time. And so it's like, it's hard for me to do it. But just a few more days left and I think I'm gonna be able to complete this challenge, which I'm really, really, really proud of myself for doing. And if you guys want to do this challenge, let me just warn you, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, I needed to do it, so it feels good because I needed to do it, and like I had the amount of stuff to do it. I'm not just getting rid of stuff that I don't need to get rid of. But if you don't have that much clutter, then I wouldn't recommend doing this. Maybe find a different way of doing it because it's a lot of stuff by the end. So I'm going to show you guys what I ended up picking for day 27, but I just kind of wanted to do an update. Okay guys, so this is day 27. There's more bed sheets. Like I said, I was going through a bunch of bed sheets yesterday. And then I have like some old car seat stuff from babies, when they were babies. Like this went to a car seat and it was just up in my laundry. An old dress. These are 2 books I think I'm going to go ahead and donate. I have like these racks. These little candle holders I randomly found in my linen closet. Like I said, it's so weird when you're going through your stuff and you're like, what the heck? I didn't even know I had these. Okay guys, so 28, I'm doing 27 and 28 in the same day because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, but I went through Elena's books today. As you guys know, I already went through Emery's. So I just went through Elena's. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I hate this book. Like this is such a loved book and I hate it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I actually think I'm gonna keep these and give them as like a gift because they're actually pretty nice books. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's only 27 items. It's because Emery took a book. She said that she didn't actually want to get rid of one of the books that was in this pile, so it actually adds up to 27, but I'm just going to pretend it's 28. So I forgot about this, you guys. It was sitting behind me. This is an old like mattress cover. I'm going to count this as my 28th item. Okay, you guys, so it's day 29, and here is a bunch of socks that I'm getting rid of for the girls. And some of these probably are matches, but a lot of them are too small for the girls. And plus I hate colored socks. So I just pulled out all of the white socks and these ones, which I found that are matches. And I'm just gonna get rid of all of these. I'm not even gonna bother going through them because I just wanna buy them white socks from now on, so. Okay, you guys, so it's day 30. I have one more day left after this. And I think I did pretty good today. I found some more kids' clothes from like the girls' closet, more shoes. I'll show you guys what I ended up picking out. So I actually went through my desk drawers. I have some old like thank you cards, which I have other thank you cards I like better. Just some old clothes that were the girls. Do you guys have a hard time getting rid of your kids' clothing? I feel like that's the hardest thing for me to get rid of. And I think it's because of like the memories attached to the clothes. I don't know why, like this is one of my favorite shirts of Emery's and I used to love when she wore this, so it's like so hard for me to get rid of it because it's just reminds me of when Emery was little and it's so hard to get rid of kids' clothes for some reason, but I'm gonna do it because I don't need to keep all of their clothes around. But yeah, that is day 30. Okay, you guys, so it's the last day, day 31. I am so proud of myself for doing this, like you have no idea. I would have to say, I don't know if I could have done this for another day, if we're being honest. I think I went through like every single cabinet, every drawer, every closet. I seriously went through like everything in my house, and I really felt like today was finally the day where I was like really trying to find more things. So yeah, I think that this was like literally the perfect amount of days for me to do this, and I'm really proud of myself. So I'm going to show you guys the final day. So I'm getting rid of these towels because they're just old towels. I've had these forever and I want to just change to white towels so I can bleach them. So I actually think I'm going to move those into the trailer, but I'm still counting it as items I'm getting rid of because I'm moving them out of my house. And then as you can see, I have all these swimming suits that they've grown out of, some ballet clothes, ballet shoes, more socks and underwear that they've grown out of. That was a blanket from the hospital when I had the girls, but I actually have another one. So I don't need to keep two because I already have one of those hospital blankets. And a little stuffy, but this is about 31 items. The reason I'm saying this is 31 is because of these socks and underwear. I know that those are gonna add up to 31. So that is the last day. Hey guys, so as you know, yesterday was the last day of my declutter challenge and I am so proud of myself for being able to do this. There were some days where I was like, you could definitely do this again, like this entire month again, and you'd probably have enough stuff to declutter. And then there were other days where I'm like, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to finish this. Like, I don't think I have enough stuff, but yeah, I was able to do it and I'm really proud of myself. And like I said in the updates, like, I don't know if everybody would be able to do this. I think I just have a lot of crap. And it made me realize like how, I'm not gonna say I'm like a hoarder, but I definitely keep things around, and it's not because I'm attached to them. I'm not somebody that really attaches myself to inanimate objects. It's more so laziness. Like, I'm kind of a lazy person and I get overwhelmed extremely easily when it comes to like big projects. Like, I need to declutter. Like, that idea just overwhelms me and it's like, no thanks, like I don't want to do that. And so I think that that's my issue, and that's been my issue for many years, is I don't want to do that because it's just too much work or it's just too overwhelming. And so over the years, I've just kind of ignored it. And I know I'm not the only person that's like this. I was actually diagnosed with ADHD a couple years ago, finally, after believing that I had it for many, many years. And this whole project and like getting diagnosed and understanding the way that I work and the way that my mind works has been a huge life changer for me, because not everybody works the same. And you guys have probably seen me and the way that my channel is and how it's hard for me to kind of stick to things, and like I always feel like I'm like 3 steps down from like other YouTubers. And I've kind of learned like how my brain works, figuring out how like I function and like how I can get things done and what works best for my brain. And I had a huge realization in this video, actually, while doing this video, and I really want to share it with you guys because I think that some of you guys really will be able to learn from this. I started to realize that I work and function differently than the average person. I don't clean the same as other people, and I get extremely overwhelmed. And one thing I started doing was doing everything in small little increments. So I would do like really small loads of laundry, and it would kind of keep me on a laundry routine. It would help me deal with some of those overwhelmed feelings that I would get, and it would keep me on a schedule. Like, I'd be like, oh, well, it's just socks in there, so it's gonna take me like 2 minutes to empty. It's not gonna take me as long, so I'll just do that really quick and then do another small load. And so these small loads kind of kept me going, and I was like, this works for me. And so then I started doing this with like dishes. Instead of running these giant dish loads with like massive amounts of dishes, I would do very small loads, and I'd be able to kind of hold myself on a schedule better because I wasn't so overwhelmed with these massive chores that I had to do. And this has changed my life in a lot of ways. When the Marie Kondo method came out, I was like, hell no. Like, there's no freaking way that I could ever do that. And I did it in my closet, which was fine. That was kind of a little bit more manageable, and I tried it in my closet. But every single time I watched one of those episodes, I was like, there's no freaking way in hell that I would ever be able to do that to my own house, because that's so overwhelming. And I feel like some people really function that way, right? Like, they are like big project people, and those big projects motivate them. But I procrastinate, and you guys have probably noticed this with other things in my life. My kitchen cabinets, I've wanted to paint them white for how many years now? 7? They're still brown. And the biggest realization that I had with this project is this works for me, and it's going to work for those of you who are like me. Splitting up my decluttering, like, I am so surprised with myself that I decluttered my entire house. My entire house is decluttered. Everything, every cabinet, every closet, every drawer, everything in my house is decluttered. How the hell did I do that? Like, I'm Carah Emily, like, that doesn't happen. And it's because I split it up into small, little, tiny steps. And one thing that I noticed as well is a lot of times once you start a project, it's the starting part that's hard. Like I can't start things. Like I'm the biggest procrastinator and I never start things. Like the starting part is hard. But with this, it showed me that all you have to do is start. Okay, put a limit on the time that you have to do the thing, but just start it and say, okay, you have to do this small little task. Start it, do the small little task. But once you start it, half the time, you just want to keep doing it. And because of this realization, I've taken it into working out. Now I say, set your timer for 20 minutes. All you got to do is 20 minutes. That's it. 20 minutes goes by so fast. Just do it for 20 minutes. When the timer goes off, you can be done. And 90% of the time, when my timer goes off, I'm like, well, I'm already down here working out. I might as well finish up a few more reps or do my shoulders or do my curls. So I end up going to 30 minutes or 35 minutes. And it's kind of one of those things where you're like tricking your mind into these small steps when in reality, it adds up to like your entire house, or it adds up to more minutes, or it adds up to just more work that you can get done. And this whole Declutter challenge has really made me realize this, and it's been like a life changer because I've incorporated it into so many other areas of my life. And it's insane how when you understand how your mind works and how you have to work to be able to get things done, it's just changes your life. So if you kind of feel like you function the same as me, definitely give this a try and see if it works for you. And I think that you'll be really surprised at how well this method works for people that are like me and you. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video wasn't too boring or too long. I hope you guys grabbed a snack or something because this video was like really, really long. I actually have a really fun idea for next month for like a month-long challenge, and I think it's gonna be really, really fun. I really like these month-long challenges. I see them a lot done in like the book community, and I really wanna incorporate some of these month-long challenges onto my channel more often. So if you have any like ideas, let me know in the comments, and I would love to try some more like month-long challenges and kind of see like how they work in my life. So anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.